Are you ready, guide?
We're going for a tour of the archaeological site of Delos. Are you coming with me?
Yes.
Good, come along then. I'm forgetting to take your photos.
Yeah. We're in the area called the Agora, which I think is the market area. We've now left the Agora and we're walking down the Sacred Way. Now, I'm not sure where the Sacred Way leads to, so we've got to consult the map and have a little look.
This is the main gate to the sanctuary, which is where the Sacred Way led to.
Well, if you was there before, you'd need a sit down, and it looks as if they've got a lovely marble seat, Temple of the Athenians. And you must imagine how it really looked, or I'll show you. Well, did you guess it'd look like this?
But it's called the Temple of the Athenians because the Athenians sent the appropriate marble and craftsmen for it.
Thank you. You're now looking at the Paros temple, which is now, looks a bit like that. Can't imagine how it used to look, can you really? From the stones, only from the pictures. Even now the archaeologists are still working and still finding pieces of pot and other remains. We're now looking at one of the lions of the Naxians. There are a few more a bit further on. What is fair to say about these is that these are the not the real ones. The real ones are in the museum. They think there were between 9 and 19 of these lions, but they're not sure. I just hope the real ones don't bite. Just another view of the lions and Christine doing her photography. The statue you can see is the goddess of Rome and is original. And if you notice, she's headless. I don't think they've found the head yet.
This is the temple to Rome in the establishment of the Poseidonists.
These are the remains of a mosaic floor in a very rich person's house. This is the lake house, it's called.
Perhaps it was overlooking a lake.
We think it was overlooking a lake, though again it could have been the sea, they were mistaken. Some type of water channel that is covered all the way up there. They know how to build things in those days. Nice bit of greenery amongst all this. Chris is going to go for the walk. We think this is the Lake Agora. Was a lake at one time. We're now in the museum, having a look round. This is a small statue of a person in a chair, not a statue, with a person. It's only about 400 millimetres high. Different paintings, I think you can find on the walls. Everything in this museum was found on Delos.
Athena on the left and Hermes on the right.
It's on the floor. It was a floor, wasn't it?
Yes, it was a floor, but it's now on the wall.
seen this. I saw the lions earlier on, and these are the originals. The general view of the museum and the people looking round. This one's a sphinx we've been looking at.
This is the base of a Paros from Naxos.
With an inscription. And this is the kiosk that they thought was on the base. Like I said, all these articles were found on this site. Right, we're on the way to the theatre now. Well, we've now reached the theatre. Now at the theatre, and I don't think there's many in the audience. I'm now looking down at the cisterns where the water would have been collected underground. Well, we've had a good look round and we're going to make our way back towards the back now. But, we've not done everything here because it's too vast.